Yeah. Today we're harvesting. Now we're starting the night prior to the next morning. So basically that's video you watch the same night. But basically, we're at the next field. We're going to see if we can harvest a little bit, build up some gravity wagons. So here we go. We're running, boys. About this field. This is really inconsistent corn. So right now we're kind of entering some moderate, some pretty, excuse me, some really good corn. It's fairly nice. Yielding really well. It's not completely with their comments. See, now we're getting some really tall corn, which means this is really healthy corn. Which means, in turn, it should be yielding good. Okay, that seems to be bringing quite a bit into the hopper bin back there. So then, just wait for it. We're coming up to it. Now we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. This is all the same pass, mind you. And these are fairly long rows. Still we're entering some okay corn. It's not necessarily the greatest. It really is not that great. You know, but still yielding something. Still a little back in the grain tank. So we're going to keep harvesting. I'll catch you in the next part for you.
So I wanted to show you guys this part of the field. Very, very short stalks. This is the worst part of the field, and this is the most sandiest part of the field as well. We had a drought like we had this year. It just negatively affects the whole entire field, and it really negatively affects the sandier ground because the sand can't hold moisture that well. This isn't the fault of the farmer, and I'm not trying to say someone did a bad job with their crop. This is just something that happens when we had a bad drought, so I wanted to show this to you guys. Obviously, where the taller corn plants are, that's where your darker, more nutrient-rich dirt is that can hold that water, but obviously, the sandier stuff is where the shorter stuff is.
We're coming towards the end of the field. Here we go. Yielding the greatest. So some corn's really good in this field, and then some parts you can tell like where it's a little bit more sandier, the ground's just not near as good, but the corn's not there. There's hardly any ears on it, so it's kind of inconsistent. But for the most part, it is good. We'll try to get some thumbs on these tonight, get some of this knocked out, so we can have it done in the morning. So, yep. First, I'm going to kind of pull up next where I just harvested. It looked good from what I could see, but I'm going to look at it and see if there's anything else I need to change. They're just this field specifically. Also driving next to where I just harvested. And there's a part of the field that kind of gets bad because of a certain reason I kind of pinpoint a little bit better. So, yep. We're still harvesting. Get a little bit of tank. I say, I love having that light out there. It's just nice. I love it. Almost on this round, we're dumping this, and then we'll be off. I also heard there's supper waiting for me in the truck, so I'm very excited about that. wagons. I think we can fit another one in here. Jeez, I'm season long this video. There goes the second time. I have the best parents ever. They brought me some french fries. So I'm gonna eat these suckers while we're harvesting. So in case you didn't know, I'm a huge french fry connoisseur. I love french fries. They're my favorite. So we're right back at her. All right, got her on. And here we go. All right, we're on another run, boys. Getting the acres out, getting the corn out. Gonna send all this to the ethanol plant. Help feed and fuel America, baby. It's hard to feed America, but you don't feed yourself, so. Sorry, I'm hungry. If you own a french fry company, hit me up. I will absolutely do a partnership because I love french fries, man. These are Dairy Queen french fries. These are good. Whoever was working the fryer at Independence Dairy Queen Saturday night, thank you. Those fries were delicious. They are certainly JT the Ag Guy approved. Now we're into some of the better yield stuff now. With this field, like I've said earlier, it's got some really good parts and it's got some really not so good parts. So this part right here, this helps fill up the bed quite well. If this was consistently going throughout the entire field, I don't think I would make it down and back. I would have to have a wagon in each end. But yeah, some good yield and stuff, or some pretty okay stuff, you know. Yeah. Probably ran out of fuel, so we need to give her a little bit more fuel. So that's what we're doing right now. So first and foremost, guys, I want to talk about the light on the auger. Altogether, wiring and the light and everything. The light cost us $35. We just had a wire sitting around that we were able to use. So it's a little bit on the cheaper side with LED lights, but I gotta say I love this thing. First and foremost, with the wagon, kind of knowing where the level of the grain is originally. When I had to look at the grain, I could only see when the grain came to the very top of the wagon now. And even then, at night, I would have to get out of the cab and look to even tell. Now I can tell really well from the cab where that grain level is at and how much more I need to load. Also, it just looks super cool in the combine. Unfortunately, I don't have any night shots of it on the combine running down the field, but I love this thing. Here's a comparison to last year without the light. And you can just tell that light makes such a difference. Just seeing where that grain level is at. But yeah, I love it, guys. I hope you enjoy this video. God bless you,